tell the atmosphere just changes, right? I mean, you get into the state tournament and you have an Osage City team and a Southeast of Saline team on the court, second game of the day, and it just feels different. Of course, the arena you're in has a lot to do with that, but a lot of nerves to deal with, too, for these young men. And just talk about the atmosphere. You've been here a lot as a coach, and Bryson talked about it. He's here now as a coach, has been here as a player, not only in high school but also in the JUCO ranks. And it's just such a great building that these guys get to play in today.
Yeah, this is a tremendous experience for these guys. I mean, you can't expect too much more when you're a sophomore, junior in high school to come to a state tournament in a facility like this. Next week, this is where the National Junior College finals are. And so it's a great facility, and it should be a great experience for these guys.
Starting lineups being introduced right now. Let's go over those as well. For the Osage City Indians, they come in, and they will be under the direction of Dennis Fort. And I have to say, right on the onset, Coach Fort, not very forthgiving of information. He elected not to give us a whole lot, so we will learn about these Indians as we go through the broadcast here in this game today. We do know that they had an 18-3 regular season, and they started 10-0 in this game, or in the season. They lost to Council Grove in their 11th game of the year, 57-62. They had an earlier meeting against Council Grove in which they defeated the Braves 48-42. That's the only common opponent between Osage City and also the Southeast of Saline Trojans. They will start Kason Moon, a 5'8 senior, Jace Brenner, a 5'10 senior, Tyler Sage, a 5'10 senior, and then a pair of juniors, Caden Kirkpatrick, a 6'3 junior, and Landon Boss, their leading scorer, a 6'1 junior. He is already in the 1,000-point club for the Osage City Indians. For Southeast of Saline, under the direction of Bryson Flax, they will start 4 juniors. Eli Sawyers, a 6'5 junior, 17 points a game. Nakari Moracle Palmer, 13 points a game as a 6'2 junior. Drake Augustine, 5.5 points per game as a 5'10 junior. Luke Gebhardt is 6'1". He's a junior at 10.5 points per game. And Daniel Kara, 5'10 sophomore at 3 points per game. Jump ball ready to go. Southeast of Saline, they are the 4 seed. They're sitting to the right of the scorers table, wearing their white jerseys. Osage City sits to the left of the scorers table, wearing their road red jerseys. 4-5 matchups, Coach, are often some of the most and best games of the tournament. We kind of expect the same here, don't we?
Yes, we do. These teams are basically identical record-wise. I would pick our schedule over their schedule throughout the regular season, but that has nothing to do when you're in here. So anybody's game.
So Osage City wins the tip. They get it inside early on, and a shot up, no good, and a foul called here on Luke Gebhardt. Landon Boss goes to the free throw line. He gets them both. Again, he is already in the 1,000-point club as a junior for the Osage City Indians. Southeast of Saline on their first possession. They'll work it from left to right as we view it sitting courtside opposite the scorers table on the benches here at the sports arena in Hutchinson. Sawyer's had it on the left-hand side. Now he'll bury it in the baseline to Drake Augustine. Skip pass across to Gebhardt. He'll go to the baseline, stop, pop, and a shot or a pass up for Drake Augustine coming in on the backside, and Augustine with the first 2 points for Southeast.
Well, I don't know if he missed it that bad or if he actually saw him over there. You can't really tell, but, one of the keys is, and it's probably for both teams, you have to get rid of the nerves early and establish tempo, and that's what I hope the Trojans can do.
One of our new image audio keys to the game today for Southeast of Saline. Royal Valley from Hoyt, they're awaiting the winner of this game. They've already won today in the first game of the day here in the boys bracket. Again, ladies action tomorrow. Today it is all first round boys here at the sports arena in Hutchinson. Here's a spin move down underneath. They dump it off in the paint, and a shot that is up and good for Osage City's Caden Kirkpatrick. Back the other way quickly. Southeast of Saline with it. Danny Kerr on the left wing. Free throw line extended. Looked to go back up top to Nakari Moracle Palmer, but that was shut off. Now to Augustine again in the corner. A high lob pass. Comes to the right-hand side. Luke Gebhardt. Gebhardt gives it up, now gets it back. Dump along the baseline to Sawyers. His fadeaway shot won't go. Rebound comes off to the Indians. Osage looking up the floor. Tyler Sage has it. He works right in front of us here on the left-hand side, guarded by Sawyers. 6:12 left to go. We're just underway, first quarter. Indians with the basketball, leading 4-2. Southeast of Saline in an early man-to-man defense. That's their primary. They'll be in it most of the night, if not the whole afternoon. A pass to Boss, bobbled. He gets it back though. Now plays it back up top to Kason Moon. 6 seniors on this Indian squad. They also have 3 juniors and 3 sophomores on their tournament roster. Here's a steal down low, Drake Augustine. He got to Landon Boss. He's going to throw an outlet from his shorts to Luke Gebhardt. Over to the right wing now. Nakari Morkel-Palmer on the jumper. That won't go. And Landon Boss goes baseline to baseline to grab the rebound for Osage.
Well, it was a good shot. I'm not disappointed in that shot. I mean, I think he should have taken it. It just, unfortunately, it hit the back of the iron and didn't go in. But we're right there.
Boss inside, put a drop step on Luke Gebhardt, and he's going to turn and score. He has an early 4 points, 2 free throws, and that shot. Nakari was really passive offensively early on, Coach, in that Council Grove Sub-State Championship. How do you get him going here early on?
Well, I think he's got to get in the lane and let him do that spin that he likes to do.
Sawyers, a fadeaway too.
That was a nice move, but let him do that that spin he likes to do and take it right to the rim. See if they can guard him.
Nakari so good playing at and above the rim a lot of times when he gets in that paint. We've seen him time and time again go elbow up over the rim for a rebound on defense and offense. That 2-pointer by Sawyers at the elbow brings the Trojans back within 2. Now a steal by Eli Sawyers. Has to go behind his back to start the break. 3-on-3. Sawyers in the paint all the way to the window, and he uses the angle to get it in. A driving 2 by Eli Sawyers as he goes coast to coast.
It was a nice move. He handled it all the way down the court. Like you said, he had to put it behind his back to get by the first defender, and then it was just he going to the bucket with several obstacles in his way.
Not a lot of young men you're going to see at 6'5", 6'6" make that move, is there?
No, not that fluid. He keeps it low, which I like because it's hard to steal when you put it behind your back and you keep it low.
Eli just so smooth. Looks like he's on ice skates a lot of times out there, just gliding around the court. And another foul here on Luke Gebhardt. That'll be his second. He has both fouls in this game as Luke collects 2 early fouls. And substitutions begin for Bryson Flax. He will send in Drew Richardson, also Kason Lilly, Danny Kerr, and Luke Gebhardt will go to the bench.
Well, we'll see what happens here. This puts Nakari on their best player, so we'll see how he handles it.
Drew Richardson has been really good for Southeast in the postseason. Coming off the bench and shooting threes. Here's a block now down low. Nakari came over on help side defense, ruined that possession for Osage, and now Southeast of Saline will have a pass swatted out of bounds in transition.
Well, it was a nice defensive play. We needed that. Our defense usually transfers into offense.
Kason Lilly for 3. That won't go. Baseline shot ends up in a run out for Osage City, but Southeast gets back nicely on defense. Skip pass back to the middle, and it's thrown away. Into the announcer's table here at center court. Osage has their 3rd turnover of the afternoon, while Southeast of Saline still yet to commit one.
Well, that's what that defense will do to you. That kid wasn't expecting to get cuffed up by 2 guys over there the way he did.
Sawyers, baseline in the double team, rises up, shoots over the top, that won't go. Weak side rebound by the Indians, and a rebounding foul after the rebound here called on Southeast of Saline as Drake Augustine was coming in to try to get that possession back for the Trojans. That is his first, and Southeast of Saline's 3rd team foul. Yeah. Now full court pressure by Southeast.
Yeah, and we expect that. You know that. We're gonna do that, and here comes our Bulldog.
Caden Isaacson into the game. He'll give Sawyers a break here. A quick one, I'm sure, coming up for Eli Sawyers. 6-6 our score. 3:24 left to go here in a quick moving first quarter of play. Again, 3 fouls have been called, all on Southeast of Saline. Here's a run and jump defense by Southeast. Now the Trojans retreat back to the paint. Richardson, Lilly, Augustine, Isaacson, Nakari Moriko-Palmer on the floor for Southeast. Indians play it to the left-hand side. Now inside to Boss. It's deflected. Took one bounce. Boss got it back and now goes to the rim, and another foul called here on Southeast of Saline. This will be on the floor against Caden Isaacson.
Yeah, and I don't know about that foul. I mean, he stripped the ball, but he came in from the top instead of from underneath, but the ball was presented right there to him.
So Osage will inbound here underneath their own basket. Up high to Boss, and another quick foul on Isaacson as he backed in to Landon Boss while he was catching that inbounds pass and airborne. Gebhardt and Isaacson both have 2 fouls, and now we have to start talking about a potential early bonus for Osage as Southeast has 5 fouls.
Yeah, that's that's part of our aggressiveness, but you don't want that 5 fouls this early in the game.
Bryson Flax will play 9 guys. He's already gone 8 deep on the bench. Still has Jake Gebhardt left sitting there, who will come in momentarily, I assume. Here's a steal and a run out. Southeast throws it back to him. A missed opportunity there for Southeast of Saline, and now Osage has a ball tipped, and it goes out of bounds on the far side. It will stay with the Indians.
It's one of those things that I always griped about when I was coaching, a takeaway and a giveaway. When you get a takeaway, you want to have an opportunity to score.
He worked so hard for those turnovers, you don't want to waste them. 2.5 minutes left to go, first quarter, all knotted up at 6. Boss in the paint, tried to back down Nakari. Now he's going to try to pass it across the paint, and it's knocked out of bounds by Kason Lilly. Caden Isaacson also present there defensively for Southeast of Saline in the middle of the lane.
You know what I like about Boss, other than the fact that he's a kind of big in there, strong. He passes well.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he's always kind of looking over his shoulder, if you will, while he's down there posting up. But you're right, he is a solid, thick young man. Just a junior, already eclipsing 1,000 points. To put that perspective for you, Eli Sawyers came into this game with 912 career points. Here's a shot inside again by Osage, and they're going to score another 2 and take an 8-6 lead. Skip pass across now for Southeast of Saline. Here's a shot along the baseline. Drew Richardson coming up with the score. Richardson off the bench with 2. 8-8. Under 2 minutes left to go. First quarter. Sports Arena, Hutchinson. First round 3A state tournament action featuring Southeast of Saline and Osage City. Here's a steal by Nakari. 5th turnover for Osage City. Morical Palmer down the lane. Pitch out, Richardson, 4-3. Got it to go! Drew Richardson put up camp on the right-hand side and nails the baseline 3. 5 straight for Drew Richardson.
There's one of those takeaways we didn't give away.
Nakari sucked everybody in on defense and just put it out to Drew with one hand. Drake Augustine working hard up top on defense. Now a backdoor cut for Osage. They miss the bunny inside. Rebound, Caden Isaacson. Nakari's calling for the basketball. He'll trot it across the timeline here in the Blue Dragon at center court. This is the home of Hutch Community College. Richardson now working up top. Dribble drive, handoff to Nakari. Now over to Isaacson, left-hand side, Augustine. Inside a minute left to go. 11-8, Southeast of Saline. Kason Lilly, lob pass inside to Nakari, and he scores easily.
That was a beautiful play by Kason Lilly right there. Started going up baseline, and when the guy cut him off, he just lofted it up there to Nakari.
It's a little mini lob, and it looked incredible easy for Southeast. Now leading by 5. Osage has the ball back. Let's see how the Indians respond here. They get it in their leading scorer's hands. Now he gives it up to the left-hand side. Skip pass over the top of the defense and a drive on the right-hand side. And an and-one situation as Tyler Sage drives in, gets contact, made the basket, and will have a chance at a 3-point play. That's the 6th team foul, and also the 3rd personal foul on Caden Isaacson.
Well, that's unfortunate this early in the game.
So Isaacson will have to go to the bench. And here is Jake Gebhardt now, the 4th guy to come off the bench for Southeast of Saline. Daniel Kerr also back into the game, along with Eli Sawyers. They will join Augustine, who has gone the whole way so far, and also Drew Richardson. Free throw missed by Tyler Sage. 13-10. Augustine has it in the corner, knocked away, stolen away. 2nd turnover for Southeast. Indians looking to close out the quarter. 12 seconds left to go on the clock. They'll play it out high and play for one last shot. Sage has it in his hands. Now to Kason Moon on the right-hand side. They work around now left. 5 seconds left. Into the hands of Kirkpatrick. He'll drive, and another foul called.
Well, I've seen something happen here that we've got to get fixed. When they go to the bucket, we've got to step up and take a charge because they're going to the bucket.
It looks like the rotation's just a tick late, doesn't it?
Yes.
Kirkpatrick has the 2-pointer earlier on that he scored on a field goal in this game. Now he will go to the free throw line where he misses the first. That foul on Jake Gebhardt is his first. But it's also a key foul because it's Southeast of Saline's 7th team foul. Osage City will be in the bonus situation the entire 2nd quarter. Kirkpatrick makes the 2nd. And with 2 seconds left, Southeast of Saline throwing up a long shot. They had a chance. 13-11. Our score at the end of one. You're listening to state coverage of Southeast of Saline basketball here on KINA, and it's brought to you by our friends at the Bennington State Bank.
Good. The Trojans have called timeout to make some important decisions.
Hi, fans. It's Winnell Garrettson from SalinaHomes.com. In every game, there are lots of options to make the right play, and in real estate, the plays can be challenging. Whether you're a first-time buyer, upsizing for the family, investing in rentals or commercial property, or selling land, I have the knowledge to help you win your real estate game. It's sure to be a slam dunk when I serve as your realtor. Buy or sell, call Winnell.
The Bennington State Bank proudly supports local sports and wants each student to know that their hard work and talent is noticed and appreciated. At Bennington State Bank, they care about local communities and are committed to fostering long-term relationships through the delivery of excellent customer service, integrity, and fairness. From helping local businesses acquire relief loans to supporting community youth and nonprofits to helping you purchase your dream home or invest in your future, Bennington State Bank is here to help. Give them a call to experience exceptional banking with hometown service. Bennington State Bank, your trusted hometown bank. Member FDIC.
You're listening to Southeast of Saline Hoops on KINA.
Back at the sports arena in Hutchinson, where we have 3A state basketball. Devin Haney along with Francis Flax. Southeast of Saline leads it by 2 as they start with the basketball. And Drew Richardson says that's not good enough. Here's another 3. He has 8 points early on, Coach.
Well, I mean, he's standing there in the corner. They're going to have to learn to guard him here pretty soon, or we'll let him shoot.
16-11. 2 things happened, one by each team in that first quarter that needs to be fixed. The fouls and the defense for Southeast of Saline, the turnovers for Osage, but they kind of go hand in hand, don't they?
That's a steal.
6 turnover for Osage. Drake Augustine took it away, and Eli Sawyer's all the way to the rack. Tried to use the rim to keep the defender off the block, and he was fouled. He'll go to the free throw line.
Well, I like our defense, I'll tell you that. The only part I don't like about it is when they go to the bucket. We've got to learn to step over a little quicker, and we get that situated, why, we'll have a good chance.
This is just the first foul on the Indians of Osage City. They did not foul in the whole first quarter. Meanwhile, Southeast of Saline had 7 fouls in that first quarter. Sawyers makes the free throw. The foul on Landon Boss, his first, of course. Second one for Sawyers, also rolling home. Half a dozen points for Eli Sawyers.
You know, Devin, one thing I really am liking, look what our reserves are doing. Look at our reserves are hanging right in there. We only have 2 starters on the floor.
And that was really kind of the demise of Council Grove in that sub-state game. They only played 6 guys. Meanwhile, while our starters were resting, the guys that came off the bench for Southeast played extremely well in that game. And you could just see as the game progressed, the lead just kept on growing exponentially as that game went along. And I kind of expect to see the same here in this game. We looked at this Osage City team when they're out warming up. They're not a very big team when they go to the bench. They're not a big team anyway, but their reserves are even smaller.
Right.
Kason Moon at the free throw line for a 1-and-1 after the 8th team foul. This one on Daniel Kerr, his first personal. Second free throw, up and good. So Osage able to cut into the Southeast of Saline lead. Now it's 5 after a couple of free throws by Kason Moon, his first points of the game. Here's a pass inside intended for Jake Gebhardt. It's going to be picked up by Kirkpatrick and then lost. Jake Gebhardt takes it back. Poked away in transition there as Daniel Kerr not giving up on that ball for Southeast. 18-13, Trojans. We're a minute into the second quarter as Southeast of Saline has the ball leading by 5. Baseline entry to Sawyer. Skip pass across to everybody. Quick pass now off the touch. Back to Augustine, and they're going to call a blocking foul on Osage. A lot of contact there on that drive, and Kason Moon will collect his first.
Yeah, he got fouled a couple times on that drive, and then Osage City's trying to call for an offensive foul, which probably would have happened had he not been fouled first.
Key minutes here, Luke Gebhardt into the game. Remember, Luke got 2 early fouls, so he has yet to really get in the flow, and him and Sawyers cough one up on the handoff all the way to the rack for Osage will be Landon Boss. Half a dozen for Landon Boss. 4th turnover for Southeast of Saline. Trojans back down on the offensive end of the floor. 18-15. And a carry on Daniel Karras. He was bottled up in the corner, tried to get out of it, and a turnover for Southeast of Saline now as they turn it over on back-to-back possessions. Full court, man-to-man. Gebhardt playing defense in the backcourt on Jace Brenner.
That was a travel.
Yeah, took a couple of steps to get across half court there. Boss has it now in his hands. Landon Boss coming out, a guard dribble drive, and it's going to be a shot high off the board by Jace Brenner. He has 4. Now another steal. The Indians creating some chaos here as they are back within 1, and now we'll go the other way.
Well, we're getting real sloppy with our ball handling right now. We're like it's a hot potato, and we don't need that. Just got to be calm, stay calm.
And that's something Nakari brings to this team, right? When he has the ball, all of a sudden the waves go down, and it's just kind of back to business as normal. He was out of the contest there. He's come back in now, but that's really what I love about him. Gebhardt with it up to Sawyers. He'll try a long-distance shot. It's an air ball. Daniel Karen there for the rebound. His putback won't go. He was waiting on the defender to show up and then faded away from the glass.
Yeah, he probably should have just chested up with him and put it up there.
18-17. Southeast of Saline leads it by 1. Osage led early on 2-0 and then took a 6-2 lead. Since then, though, it's been Trojans in control. Here's Boss to the rim. Missed the left-handed layup. Bothered by Sawyers. Now Eli will take it away. Running up the floor to Nakari. Nakari in the corner, right-hand side. He'll pass it in now to Sawyers. One-on-one. Fadeaway shot. Good. Boy, he is just almost automatic at that, isn't he?
That's a nice shot, and it's unguardable.
4 points in the quarter for Sawyers. He has 8 for the game. 20-17 now our score. Southeast of Saline trying to D up now and get a steal. Here's a poke by Sawyers on cue. Eli down the court. 1-on-2 break. Layup won't go down, and it's batted out of bounds by the Indians. It will stay with the Trojans underneath.
That was a tough shot. But he got it up there. He had 2 guys right on him, or they sandwiched him is what happened. So we're all right.
9 turnovers for Osage City and a 3-point lead for Southeast of Saline. A full timeout called by the Indians. We'll step away with 4:46 left to go. Second quarter, state basketball in Hutchinson, featuring Southeast of Saline, brought to you by the Bennington State Bank.
Salina Septic Services provides septic services including septic tank installation, inspection, and repair. In addition to professional septic tank services, we also provide portable restroom rentals. We have many options available, including his and hers portable restrooms and hand washing sinks. Setup, service, and removal are all part of our rentals. Whether you project a long-term construction job or a family gathering, we guarantee a clean porta potty. Find us today at salinasepticservice.com, proudly supporting the Southeast of Saline Trojans.
Maybe you don't play quarterback or make the highlight reel. Maybe you're not a high school athlete anymore. But just like an athlete, you can get first-class orthopedic care from Salina Ortho. Their doctors and staff strive to get you back to an injury-free, pain-free life as quickly as possible. Salina Ortho has a doctor on call 24/7 for all orthopedic injuries. So next time you're injured, trust the experts at Salina Ortho. Your voice, your choice, past, present, and future. See them online at salinaortho.com.
You're listening to Southeast of Saline basketball on KINA.
Out of the timeout, a chance to run baseline offense here for Southeast of Saline. Gebhardt has it. He'll take a couple of drives to the baseline. And now a skip pass across. And Drake Augustine caught it and quickly went to the hole. And a foul will be called here on the Indians. Their third team foul.
Well, it was a nice take by Drake. Found the seam in the defense and took it up there, but they had to grab him to stop him from scoring.
Jace Brenner on the foul. That's his first. Now Sawyers off the inbounds and a nifty up and under dipsy-do. Eli Sawyers now has 10. Boy, that was a big boy move. 22-17. We approach the halfway mark of the second quarter. Osage made a run, got it to within 1, but a couple of takeaways by Southeast on defense. Osage in this game has 9 turnovers. Southeast tightening up on defense. A lot of early fouls for the Trojans, but appears that has been fixed. They've gone almost 4 minutes here, only committing 1 foul in the second quarter. Here's a 3. Osage, their first one of the day, and they can't get it. They come up empty. Case and Lilly with the rebound. Lilly will play it up the floor to Sawyers, now to Gebhardt for the set. Over to the left-hand side, Lilly with it, lob pass to the elbow. Sawyers now out to Nakari. Has a little head and shoulder fake, now a drive and a nifty hesitation move. Nakari put the defender to sleep and was able to score with the right hand.
Little hesitation and up to the rim just like he should have done. It's perfect play.
That hesitation move was really something big there by Nakari Morikel-Palmer.
Yeah, when he hesitated, the defender stood straight up, and that was it.
7-point lead for the second time. Here's Osage on the back door. Drake Augustine took it away. He came in, got a deflection, and then the Indians had it go off their left hand right on the baseline, and Southeast of Saline will have the basketball once again after the Indians' 10th team foul.
10 turnover, you mean?
Yeah, excuse me, 10th turnover. Nakari Morikel-Palmer up top with it. Now to Sawyers. He wants to go to work along the baseline. Pass across to Gebhardt. Now to Kason Lilly. All this action on the right-hand side. Now they're going to skip it back left to Sawyers. He catches, goes baseline, dumps it in the paint to Nakari. Now back out to Kason Lilly. Gebhardt for three. That won't go. Battle on the rebound on the backside, taken in by Landon Boss, and the Indians have it back. 2:48 left to go. 24-17, Southeast of Saline leads it. Kason Lilly, Eli Sawyers, Drake Augustine, Nakari Morikel-Palmer, and Luke Gebhardt all on the floor. Landon Boss nearly went down to a knee over there on the other side after he ran into Nakari Morikel-Palmer. Here's Luke Gebhardt looking for a steal. He's going to go to the floor, and that'll be his third.
Unfortunate foul.
Gebhardt dips his head, puts his forehead down on the court here at the sports arena. He knew that was his third foul. Now Gebhardt and Caden Isaacson both saddled with 3 personal fouls in a 1-on-1 situation coming up here for Osage City. I don't believe Drake Augustine is checked out yet, and with the foul trouble that Southeast has, he may play the whole game.
Yeah, he went out for just right before the end of the first quarter. When Eli went out, Drake went with him.
Jace Brenner left the front end of the 1-and-1 off the rim, no good. Southeast back the other way. Here is Augustine. He'll drive out to Kason Lilly. Dead away top of the key three. That won't go. Indians on a run out now. Southeast, though, again, back on defense and a steal. Drew Richardson takes it away. Drew has been playing well. Here's a lob pass. Sawyers to Nakari, and he gets 2. Sawyers just put it up there with the left hand, and those two have just such great chemistry.
That's Southeast basketball.
Osage has it back, under 2 minutes left to go. 26-17. Southeast has steadily built their biggest lead of the afternoon. They lead it by 9. Indians with the basketball. They're working around center of the floor. Landon Boss comes out to get it in three-point territory. Now he goes right. A little up and under move that's shut off by Richardson. Now they play it out to Kason Moon. He'll bring it back to the middle of the floor. Kason Lilly trying to get that steal. Moon draws him off a couple of times. Here's Boss now on the drive. Blocked by Nakari from behind, but ends up on the weak side. Taken and cashed in by Caden Kirkpatrick.
Yeah, the kid, they did a great job on the initial one, but nobody over there to get that block shot.
We're starting to see this Osage team look at the officials and beg for fouls a little bit here, aren't we? This defense is frustrating them. Here's Sawyers now on the drive. He gets the contact and the hoop. An opportunity coming up for Eli Sawyers as he has a chance to put Southeast up by 10 with 1:01 left to play here in the second quarter.
Well, another nice move, and this is what I was telling you when I think it was, I don't remember, Daniel Kerr, I think, went in there and I said he should have put his body on. That's what Eli did right there.
Sawyers gets the free throw to go, so he has completed the three-point play. That foul on Jace Brenner for Osage is his second personal, 4th team foul. 10-point lead for Southeast.
Devin, is it me or does Boss look like he's a little tired right now?
He does. He's laboring up and down the floor. I noticed that last trip. Here's another deflection. 2-on-1 break. Kason Lilly took it away. Augustine to the hoop and draws the foul. Kason Lilly put his hand in the cookie jar. That ball popped out. Augustine caught it on the run as he was coming up to trap at center court, and those two ran down the floor on a 2-on-1, and able to get to the free throw line is Drake Augustine. Foul on Kason Moon is his second. Augustine's first free throw is up and rolling off. Boy, that thing bounced off the rim 6 times. So get another opportunity here. 46 seconds left to go in the first half. Second free throw on the way. Got that one to go.
You got to have those. You got to put one in the book every time you go.
Absolutely, and that's the first miss from the free throw line for Southeast of Saline here in this game. They're 4 of 5 so far. All of them coming here in the second quarter. 39 seconds left to go. Augustine up top. Here's the run and jump again. Lilly comes up. Eli Sawyer's now leaving the lane as well. A pass to Kirkpatrick. He goes up, scores it, and the foul. Two different defenders that time, Coach, left their feet. And Kirkpatrick, very patient, threw the head and shoulder fake and waited on the contact.
Yeah, I think they knew. He knew that they were going to try to block him, and he did a nice job of waiting until they both left their feet, like you said.
Makari Morikel-Palmer with his first foul. Free throw by Caden Kirkpatrick, up and good. He has 5 points here in the quarter, 8 for the game. 30-22. 27 seconds left to go here in the first half. Southeast of Saline leading with the basketball. Southeast gets it to Nakari. Elbow jumper, good. Why play for the last shot when you can keep the accelerator on the floor, right?
I mean, you can't pass up that shot.
No.
I mean, it's the best shot in basketball is the elbow jumper.
6 seconds left to go. Osage with the ball. Stolen away. Kason Lilly, he's going to take an early three. He was listening to his student body count down a premature clock when there were still 3 or 4 seconds left on the clock, and he let one fly. He could have gotten at least inside the three-point line.
And maybe to the cup.
So that's an unfortunate deal there for Southeast. Just 0.3 of a second left, and Osage down the floor. And it looked like they threw it away down the length of the court with nobody touching it. If that would have been the case, Southeast would have got a lob pass at the rim for the last possession with just 0.3 of a second left. They at least would have had a chance for a lob. What do you think about the first half?
Well, I tell you, I said that we have to get 2 or 3 fast break opportunities each quarter. We've gotten that.
Yeah.
Pressure the ball and limit their second chance opportunities. We've done that pretty well.
Absolutely.
I know we're pressuring the ball well. Now, we've given them a couple second chancers that we shouldn't have given them. But, you know, it looks like we got rid of the nerves, and the tempo of the game is in our favor.
Absolutely. Southeast has a tendency to kind of create this chaos that other teams have to survive within, don't they?
They do, and you know what it seems like? We figure out real early who's the weak link of the other team, and that's who we really go after. And, you know, the rest of the guys are pretty solid on staying where they're at, but these 2 guards out front, they cause havoc. When they find somebody that might be a little weak, they're after them.
And as we talked about, the bench right now key for Southeast of Saline. We've seen some foul trouble here for Southeast, but guys like Drew Richardson and Kason Lilly coming off the bench playing very, very well, especially defensively.
Well, you're true. And the thing is, we actually have gotten nothing out of Luke Gebhardt. So we got to have him in there.
We're going to take a break. 32-22. Southeast of Saline leading here at the Knopf Auto and Truck Accessories halftime report. When we come back, we'll tell you what's been going on so far today and what's going on tomorrow here at the Sports Arena in Hutchinson. Back with more. It's halftime. Southeast of Saline leading it by 10 here on KINA.
Truck Accessories. Everything to bling out your ride in one place, including top quality lift kits, wheels and tires, bumpers, Jeep accessories, fender flares, bed covers, bed liners, step bars, even custom painting. Knopf Auto is the and soil dealer and has many synthetics and filters in stock. Visit Knopf Auto on Facebook for specials, great ideas, and let them make your truck stick out in a crowd. Knopf Auto and Truck Accessories, supporting the Southeast of Saline Trojans.
And the second free throw is good. The Trojans have called timeout to make some important decisions.
Hi, fans. It's Winnell Garrettson from SalinaHomes.com. In every game, there are lots of options to make the right play. And in real estate, the plays can be challenging. Whether you're a first-time buyer, upsizing for the family, investing in rentals or commercial property, or selling land, I have the knowledge to help you win your real estate game. It's sure to be a slam dunk when I serve as your realtor. Buy or sell, call Winnell.
You're telling me. your driver turns you on remotely?
It feels so good. One gentle touch of a handy remote or mobile app and my motor is running. And don't fret, my little pickup pal. New Image Audio installs these inside trucks too.
Oh, yeah.
You'll want it when the winter chill hits. A remote start from New Image Audio for cars, trucks, even diesels. All systems remote and cell phone capable. Nationwide coverage. Get yours at New Image Audio on South Broadway.
In Salina.
Can-Equip's Service Advantage Preseason Readiness Optimization Program is going on now. Get the best prices of the year on inspections, plus 12-month parts warranties, special financing backed by genuine Case IH parts, and instant rebates on lubricant and filter purchases. Go to canequip.com and click on the Service Advantage banner to see all the savings, or visit them at Can-Equip in Salina. Terms and conditions apply.
Can-Equip you.
Gabe with Sage Products in Salina, offering industrial strength products that get the job done right. We are featuring hospital-grade disinfectant sprays, wipes, and hand sanitizers to keep you safe this time of year. We carry toilet paper with a large assortment of hand towels. Check out our private line of colorful products like Mom's Streak-Free Glass Cleaner or our friendly Amazing Green Bowl Cleaner. Go online to sageselects.com, visit our 9th Street location in Salina, or call 309-1919.
Suburban Appliance Center is your official dealer for Traeger grills. Check out this 6-in-1 versatile unit that grills, bakes, smokes, roasts, braces, and barbecues. Suburban is your exclusive dealer for the Traeger Timberline series, and they have your Traeger spices too. Suburban Appliance Center, they are locally owned and they offer appliance brands like Amana, KitchenAid, Whirlpool, and of course Maytag. Suburban also offers exceptional service. Suburban Appliance Center, 1900 South 9th.
This is the Trojan Halftime Report. Coming up, a first half recap. Shot at the horn! Stats, interviews, and a look at other area games. Now, let's get back to the gym for Trojan Halftime on KINA.
Welcome back to the Sports Arena here in Hutchinson. It is halftime, 32-22. Southeast of Saline leads it by 10. And a friend walking by just happened to snag an interview here at halftime. We didn't plan on this, but head coach Shauna Smith for the Southeast of Saline Trojans. Your girls will be here in action tomorrow, but a chance for you to get away and for them to come down and support the guys team here today. What do you think about tomorrow? You've had a bit now to prepare. Look at this Goodland team and just kind of apples to apples in a common opponent that you guys have had this year in Hugoton. They lost on the last possession, it looked like, to Hugoton. You guys beat Hugoton in overtime. What do you think about the Goodland Cowgirls?
You know, like I said, their size is going to be a kind of a determining factor for us, but I think we're going to build hopefully get hit some shots, kind of maybe pull them back, maybe back them down a little bit more. There's just some things we got to keep our turnovers down tomorrow night, and like I said, we're going to have to make some threes to kind of keep in the game because they have, start 2 6-footers, a 5'11" girl, and then they kind of go a little bit smaller, and then they bring another 5'11" girl off the bench. So size, but, we've proved that we can play it with those kids.
You have a very successful team. There's no doubt about that. Just the second team in Southeast of Saline school history with 20 wins. But this is a different deal. When you come into the sports arena, you have a long week ahead of you if you can take care of that first-round game. So that comes with some additional pressure. And just being in an arena like this, too, also comes with that pressure. How important is it for you to have the girls come down here and to go through this game with the guys and sit and watch?
And that's kind of what we discussed here, and it's kind of nice having that 4 o'clock game because we got to practice. We practiced before we came down here, and then we brought them all down. And then we kind of wanted to maybe hopefully get a little jitters out by just coming down and watching and seeing how, even them doing the starting lineup and just kind of what the venue looks like. Because some of the girls I've never been there before. So we thought that was important for them to come down here and see. And just to, we're a small community, so just to kind of keep our kids together and cheer for each other.
You come in tomorrow, you have the Goodland team. You talked about just kind of routine. It works out where the boys play at the same time as your team plays tomorrow. What's the process tomorrow now? You depart the school, you come down here. Do you come early enough to watch the game before you at 2 o'clock? How will you handle that?
Yeah, we'll get here beforehand because we always like to watch beforehand, and again, just to kind of walk around and kind of get familiarized with the place because it is a different kind of shooting environment when you're here. So the goal to see that, but I think they're going to kind of just by being here a little bit tonight will make a difference for us, and hopefully we'll get a little bit of those early jitters out.
We'll talk more tomorrow. Good luck to you. Thanks for stopping by.
All right, thanks.
Shauna Smith, head coach of the Southeast of Saline Lady Trojans. Their game tomorrow against Goodland will start at 4 o'clock. We'll have it right here for you on KINA. A brief 90-second timeout. Back with more Trojan basketball. Southeast of Saline leads it by 10 here at the break on KINA.
Everything to bling out your ride in one place, including top quality lift kits, wheels and tires, bumpers, Jeep accessories, fender flares, bed covers, bed liners, step bars, even custom painting. Knopf Auto is the and soil dealer and has many synthetics and filters in stock. Visit Knopf Auto on Facebook for specials, great ideas, and let them make your truck stick out in a crowd. Knopf Auto and Truck Accessories, supporting the Southeast of Saline Trojans.
The Bennington State Bank proudly supports local sports and wants each student to know that their hard work and talent is noticed and appreciated. At Bennington State Bank, they care about local communities and are committed to fostering long-term relationships through the delivery of excellent customer service, integrity, and fairness. From helping local businesses acquire relief loans to supporting community youth and nonprofits to helping you purchase your dream home or invest in your future, Bennington State Bank is here to help. Give them a call to experience exceptional banking with hometown service. Bennington State Bank, your trusted hometown bank. Member FDIC.
Insurance is something we all need in our business, home, car, and life. But do you really understand what's covered? And most importantly, what you are paying for? Hi, this is Rob Carlson in the Salina office of Smart Insurance. Change is good, especially if you haven't looked at your insurance policy lately. I can help you understand what you need and where the gaps are in your coverage. We provide free quotes and take pride in looking out for you. Smart Insurance, with locations in Salina, Abilene, and Harrington. Give us a call today.
Work hard, play hard. Good luck, Trojans from Roselawn Memorial Park in Salina. To learn more, visit roselawsalina.com.
I want to thank all of our Southeast of Saline sponsors for helping us bring you Southeast of Saline athletics all year long. 32-22, the Trojans lead it over Osage City here as we get ready to start the third quarter of action. Coach Francis Flax, your thoughts here on what Southeast needs to concentrate on as we start second half?
Well, let's just keep taking good shots. You're not going to hit them all, but you got to take good, solid shots, limit their opportunities. And as long as we stay defensively sound, don't take so many chances, we'll be in good shape.
Other than that one little area there where Southeast turned the ball over a couple of times in the second quarter, their offense has ran pretty good, hasn't it?
Yes, it's been very fluid, and a lot of different guys are touching, and a lot of different guys are getting wide open looks.
So far, 4 different scorers in this game. Drake Augustine has 3, but then 8 points for Drew Richardson, 8 points for Nakari Morico-Palmer, and 13 for Eli Sawyer. Southeast 4 of 5 from the free throw line for the Osage City Indians. Caden Kirkpatrick leads the way with 8, Landon Boss with 6, and then 4 points for Jace Brenner, 2 for Kason Moon, and 2 for Tyler Sage. Osage 6 of 8 from the free throw line. Immediately they go into Caden Kirkpatrick, and he is in double digits now with 10 points.
Yeah, we're putting a lot of emphasis on the Boss kid.
Here is Drake Augustine driving. He goes right through the lane to Luke Gebhardt, and now Luke Gebhardt has entered the scoring column. Remember, he has 3 fouls, so it's good to get him going here and get him in the scoring column. Luke nearly got a steal. Boss skids to a stop. Left-hand elbow, now plays it back out. 30 seconds in to the second half. Each team traded baskets here, and it's a 10-point Southeast lead, 34-24. Skip pass across to everything for Osage. Now back up to Boss. He is being guarded by Eli Sawyer's arm's length away. Osage wearing their road red jerseys, trimmed in white. Southeast of Saline in their home whites, trimmed in purple. Osage working it around, being patient here offensively.
Just got to stay patient defensively, too. Don't make a mistake.
Kirkpatrick leaves the paint, comes out in three-point land to help the guards out. He has the basketball right now, heels on the Dragon logo at center court. Now to the right-hand side, Ritter, and it's picked off. Southeast of Saline takes it away. 14 turnovers so far here for Osage City. Nakari for a deep 3, that won't go. Rebound by Caden Kirkpatrick inside. Up the floor to Moon. And he is going to be disrupted by Nakari Morico-Palmer, and a traveling violation. That was a big play there by Nakari. I don't know if he realized it or not.
That was a big play. And on the other end, you know, it was a good offensive possession. I'm glad Nakari took the 3.
Daniel Kerr has it in the near corner on the left-hand side of the Trojan offense. In a brief double team, now he picks up the dribble and plays it to Sawyers. Sawyers with limited space, and they're going to say an offensive foul down low here. Let's see if it's Sawyers on the lean or Kerr on the pick. They're going to say Daniel Kerr on the screen gets the foul. That is his second personal.
Well, we took it too deep to the corner there. Daniel got himself, took up his dribble in the short corner right on the baseline. And didn't really give us much of a chance.
First team foul for Southeast of Saline. We're about 2 minutes into this third quarter of action. Southeast leads at 34-24. As you listen to it here on KINA, presented by the Bennington State Bank. Boss up top wants to challenge Nakari. He's going to drop it off baseline to Moon. Now he runs out of space as he runs into Sawyers. Here's a shot put up by Boss on the kick out. Short, no good. Sawyers on the runaway. Here comes Eli into the paint. Late dish to Gebhardt, who was trailing, and Luke Gebhardt went up for 2.
Well,
4 points.
Yeah, we need Luke. You know, I said that coming out the half. We need Luke.
He kind of completes the solid trifecta for Southeast, doesn't he? You're going to have other guys score, but he, Nakari, and Eli Sawyers are the 3 that get it done. Now an and-one opportunity for the Osage City Indians. Landon Boss scores and a foul called on Southeast.
I think that's on Nakari, is it? Oh, no, Drake Augustine.
That is the second for Drake Augustine. Landon Boss steps to the free throw line. Gets the free throw to go. He has 9 points. So far, Osage sitting at 7 of 9 from the free throw line in this game. Here's Gebhardt. Took a 1 dribble drive to the baseline, now swings it around. Ball ends up on the other side. It's a 9-point Southeast of Saline lead. Gebhardt gets it back again. Now deep lane entry to Sawyers, and he has a chance at a 3-point play. That was a great look by Eli Sawyers and our Everhart Precision Ag precision pass of the game.
That was who passed that? Luke?
Luke
passed that ball.
And that was a setup play, I think, Coach, because he went on that little baseline drive and then came out, and then when he got the ball back, did it again, the defense came over, and he was able to find Eli cutting through the paint. So Bryson Flax has got what he wanted out of Luke Gebhardt here. A couple of nice passes, 4 points, no fouls. He's going to go to the bench here after playing about 3 minutes and get a quick break so he doesn't pick up that fourth.
Right. I think it's a smart move. Let him sit there for a little while.
Drew Richardson back into the game. He had a monster 8 points off the bench in the first half for the Trojans. Good defense once again near the half-court stripe for Southeast of Saline. Osage has had trouble with the defense at times. They have 15 turnovers in this game.
Well, I don't think they're used to having to start their offense so far out.
Here's a 3 by Kirkpatrick. Air ball out of bounds. Southeast gets it back.
And that kid's good inside, so I don't know if that was an ill-advised shot for sure or not. I think Coach thinks so because he's calling a timeout.
And it's a full timeout. Osage City wants to talk about it. 38-27 our score. 4:42 left to go here in the third quarter. We'll step away and then back with more Trojan basketball presented by the Bennington State Bank.
On the road, K4 Garage will keep you moving. With over 12 years of mechanic experience, owner Nick Trout will diagnose and repair your engine to keep you in the game. Full-service gas, diesel, or tires. K4 Garage also has a fully stocked convenience store with snacks and drinks. Open Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 6, Saturday from 9 until 3. Trust K4 Garage with keeping you on the road. And if it has oil, they can change it at K4 Garage in Gypsum.
Exit 14 Restaurant in Gypsum, Kansas is cooking up something amazing today. Whether you want to order from our menu or try one of our delicious daily specials, try one of their scrumptious desserts. Exit 14 is open for lunch Tuesday through Saturday 11 to 2 and 5 to 9 Thursday through Saturday. Head out to try Prime Rib Night last Saturday of the month and open for Chicken Dinner Day on the first Sunday of the month. Exit 14, 512 Maple in Gypsum, Kansas. Great people, great food, good time.
This is Trojan basketball on KINA.
Back courtside of the sports arena, Devin Haney with Coach Francis Flax as we watch Southeast of Saline and Osage City doing battle here in the first round of state tournament action. 38-27, Southeast of Saline leads it by 11, their biggest lead of the game. Southeast now has the basketball. Drake Augustine Goes to the right-hand side to Nakari Morrico-Palmer. Nakari wants to drive. Now he passes it underneath the hoop, and a pass that is almost taken away by the Indians. Came from Drew Richardson in the corner. He was looking for Daniel Kerr, and it was knocked out of bounds by the Indians. Cooper Parsons.
There's always two parts to a pass, the pass, and you have to go to it to receive it.
Here's Sawyers now inside on the drive. Lost the handle. He's going to get it. Now kick it out for Kerr. Three-pointer, no good. It's an air ball. Back the other way come the Indians. Halfway through this third quarter, 4:10 left to play in the third. Of course, the state tournament, always the story here. You lose the first round game, you go home. You win the first round game, you are guaranteed to play 2 more.
Yeah, that's that's what state tournament's all about. I said that every time we went to nationals. If you win that first game, you're there.
This young Trojan team, no seniors. Of course, the experience of being here is so valuable, but they have more things on their mind. Here's Boss on a drive, up and under a move, under Sawyers, scores.
Good player. Eli was guarding him pretty heavily there.
5 points now in the quarter for Landon Boss. Here's Richardson underneath the rim. Out to Sawyers. He wants to dial up long distance, but it hits the front of the rim from the baseline side, and Osage City has the rebound. 38-29, Indians trail. They have the basketball. Kirkpatrick again up top. He'll give it up. Now he'll settle in. Trying to post up Nakari Morrico-Palmer down low. Out to Boss for 3. Stuck it. Landon Boss has scored 5 quick points. Back-to-back possessions for Osage City, and all of a sudden it's a 6-point game. This is the closest it's been in quite some time since early second quarter.
Yeah, well, we've taken a couple shots that maybe were a little ill-advised. There's a good one, though.
Drake Augustine almost just unassumingly just flipped that up off the backboard, and it kissed the window perfectly and went right in. Augustine now with 5. Back to an 8-point lead. That was a solid answer by Southeast.
Yes.
Now a near steal, and it is a steal. Augustine has it after Sawyers poked it away. 3 turnovers by Osage City here in the quarter. Nakari Morrico-Palmer along the baseline, lost the handle. Now he'll find Kason Lilly, elbow jumper, 15-footer.
Just like that 10-point lead's back.
Boy, you called it. That elbow jumper is something else. You look at Mallory Pearson on the girls' side. She's almost automatic. And there's a bunch of boys that can hit that here on the guys' squad. Now a ball that went out of bounds. Drake Augustine thought he saved it to a teammate, but Osage comes in and gets the ball and then collects the foul. Yeah. So Caden Kirkpatrick will go to the free throw line where he's 2 of 3 in this game. He was fouled in the act of shooting by Eli Sawyer, so he will get 2 free throws. That's just the first foul on Eli. Free throw up, and it's good. 11 points in this game by Caden Kirkpatrick. Speaking of cadence, southeast of Saline's Caden Isaacson into the game. Eli Sawyers will take a break with 2:30 left to go here in this third quarter. It's been all Caden Kirkpatrick and Landon Boss here in this third quarter. They've done all the scoring for Osage City. Second free throw won't go. Caden Isaacson had the ball. He also had Landon Boss draped over his left shoulder and lost it out of bounds. It will stay with the Indians.
Well, that's a tough move there. We were in position for the rebound, but just couldn't control it.
Osage will inbounds now. Tyler Sage will do the battle for the Indians. He tried to go to the elbow, poked away twice by Nakari Morrico-Palmer, and Nakari just couldn't keep it from going out of bounds as he ends up right here in front of us at the table. Boy, it's the quick jerk reflexes by Nakari, isn't it? I mean, he was on that ball 2 or 3 times in the passing lane before Osage had a chance to even do anything about it, but unfortunately the ball went out of bounds. Man-to-man defense still here by southeast of Saline. They dump it in down low to Landon Boss, and this time Nakari denies. Landon Boss turns around and shrugs his shoulder and puts his hands up in the air at his coach on the other side.
Yeah, he's, I think he felt he got fouled there, but you can't.
Osage now bringing it out off the right wing. Landon Boss comes out, 3-point line now to get it. He wants to drive this time. Little up and under move. Missed the shot. Man missed the putback. Nakari will come soaring in to clean it up. Nakari Morrico-Palmer with it as we go inside 2 minutes left to play in this third quarter. 42-33. Trent Douglas whispering in the ear of Bryson Flax on the southeast bench. Here's Caden Isaacson now driving and an offensive foul. That'll be number 4 on Caden Isaacson, as he got contact that time from Tyler Sage for Osage City, and Isaacson with 4.
I think you'd have to say this was not Caden's day. Not much has went right for him.
That's just the first turnover for Southeast of Saline here in this third quarter.
And what I was going to say a while ago on Nakari, you can't punish him because he's got his hands straight up and is more athletically superior than you.
Right.
Block the shot.
Yeah, and that's one thing this officiating crew has done a really good job with in this game. They're not calling those assuming fouls, if you know what I'm saying. Osage City with the basketball, 1:40 left to play here in the third. 42-33, Southeast of Saline leads it by 9. We work our way towards the end of the quarter. 90 seconds left to go. Landon Boss with it. This time he has Eli Sawyers on him. And it's been Sawyers or Nakori Markle Palmer on him defensively most of the day. Here's a three-pointer put up. That's no good by Moon. Ran down by Drew Richardson in the corner. The important thing about Nakari and Eli guarding Landon Boss is they only have a foul apiece.
Right. There it is.
There's Gebhardt inside off the feed from Eli Sawyers, and Luke Gebhardt now with a half a dozen in the quarter.
Every time Eli catches it in the paint, there's 3 guys that jump on him, and Luke is smart enough to go to the basket.
Yeah, I was going to say, he does such a good job moving without the ball, especially off that backside. Southeast now playing defense. Inside a minute left to go. Steal by Sawyers. He's racing down the paint. He'll go up and jam it home. The foul also coming from the backside. Tyler Sage tried to catch him, and Eli Sawyers was already in mid-flight.
Well, that was a good play all the way around. He saw that the passer was in trouble, so he got between his man and the ball, intercepted it, took it coast to coast.
And talk about the tempo of that play, because Eli, we've seen him kind of soar in for dunks this year. That one happened quick.
Yeah.
He also gets the three-point play with the free throw. Sage in his first foul. 2 team fouls now on Osage City. 47-33 all of a sudden. Southeast of Saline leads it by 14.
Oh, no.
Now
He's getting a little anxious there.
Little bump foul, but that's only Sawyer's second foul.
Yeah.
He's still in good shape. 35 seconds left to play. And again, I'm seeing a lot of hands on the hips, a lot of deep breathing by this Indian squad.
Yes, you're exactly right. Their bench is not very deep.
47-33. Here's Boss going in. Jake Gebhardt with the block. Ball on the floor. It's going to be battled for. Eli Sawyers comes up with it. Sawyers started out on the run, but then paused. Now a little hesitation. He'll go to the right wing, free throw line extended, now come back to the rim, kick it out, Gebhardt. Luke for 3, splashes it home. Luke Gebhardt gets a three-pointer, and Luke has 9 in the quarter. 10 seconds left to go. A steal by Southeast, into the paint, Sawyers for 2. The theft by Drew Richardson ends up in another basket, and the Trojans running away with this at the end of the third quarter. The frustration builds for the Indians. 52-33, a run by Southeast of Saline. They now lead it by 19 points. Back with fourth quarter action after this. It's Trojan basketball, brought to you by Bennington State Bank.
You don't play quarterback or make the highlight reel. Maybe you're not a high school athlete anymore. But just like an athlete, you can get first-class orthopedic care from Saline Ortho. Their doctors and staff strive to get you back to an injury-free, pain-free life as quickly as possible. Saline Ortho has a doctor on call 24/7 for all orthopedic injuries. So next time you're injured, trust the experts at Saline Ortho. Your voice, your choice, past, present, and future. See them online at salineortho.com.
Frisbee Construction is a service organization for the commercial grain industry dedicated to giving you the best in planning, the best in quality, and the best of workmanship, and overall the best value for your dollar since 1949. Frisbee Construction specializes in new construction as well as remodel and repair of grain handling facilities throughout the Midwest. Frisbee Construction Company in Gypsum has emergency crews available as needed. For more information, go to frisbeeinc.com.
You're listening to Southeast of Saline Hoops on KINA.
Back at the sports arena in Hutchinson, Devin Haney along with Francis Flax. 38-32 was the score with 3 minutes left to go in the quarter. Southeast finishes on a 14-1 run, and Coach right now knocking on the door of a 20-point lead. They lead it by 19.
Well, still got Still have to stay solid. Don't take any chances. Be smart. Not like that. Don't want to turn it over. Don't give them any flicker of hope right now.
Here's a steal by Osage City. They come down the floor, and then Drake Augustine will have to commit the foul from the backside. That'll be Drake's third foul. Giving an update here on the Southeast of Saline foul issues. Caden Isaacson has 4. Luke Gebhardt has had 3 since way back in the first half, and also 3 fouls for Drake Augustine now. Three-pointer put up by Moon. That's no good. Augustine going for the rebound, and Osage City trying to get there as well, but Drake did a really, really good job of not necessarily going for the basketball, but keeping the Osage Indian on his backside.
That was a box. That was a box out, and there was no shot. That's what that was.
Osage City having to play defense now. Southeast of Saline with a 19-point lead. Down on offense, Sawyers has 20. Lob pass at the rim for Nakari Morikel-Palmer. And Nakari now in double digits with 10. What a beautiful play, and I don't even think Sawyers was looking at the rim on that play.
No, he was looking for Nakari the whole way.
So Southeast of Saline will get it back here. A little offensive foul on Osage City. They'll turn it over. Tyler Sage with his third foul. And another turnover. 5 turnovers for Osage here in this second half. 54-33. It's a 21-point advantage. And now Southeast turns it over. A little poor spacing over there on the far side, right in front of the Southeast bench.
Yeah, we were kind of hemmed in on the sideline of 3 guys. And
Osage with it now. Kirkpatrick bringing it across the center court stripe. Now he'll leave it off here for Tyler Sage. Sage takes a dribble to the left, now comes back to Landon Boss. Boss, an Indian in the 1,000-point club as a junior. And that 3-guard weave ends up with a 3-pointer in the quarter for Caden Kirkpatrick. We saw him airball one earlier, Coach, but that one looked pretty good.
Yeah, it did look good.
And now a blocking foul up top as Osage City tries to defend on Nakari Morikel-Palmer. Nakari waiting to inbound. Right in front of the scorers table here. Southeast of Saline leading by 18 points, 54-36. They get it into Gebhardt. Gebhardt now goes to the left-hand side. Plays it back up top to Nakari Morikel-Palmer. One-handed pass to the right, Augustine. Augustine takes it underneath the basket, now gets it to Gebhardt, who was in the same area as Drew Richardson. Now to Sawyers. Skip pass back through here to Richardson. He hands it off. Inside, Nakari, fade away, up high, up the window is good. Nakari Morikel-Palmer just playing with Osage City right now, it seems.
Well, I think the whole Southeast team is playing with Osage City right now.
There's a steal. Nakari on the clean theft takes it away from the Indians. Got his left hand in there. Now a lob for Sawyers. Can't get the lay-in to go as he was up on the left-hand side. Augustine left it up there for him, but Eli just couldn't quite get it down. Now a shot in transition, a wild shot by Osage City. Tyler Sage misses it. They get their own rebound, though. Now they'll kick it out to Kirkpatrick. Now to Landon Boss. Boss is going to drive. Free pass to the basket. Good for 2. 16 points for Landon Boss.
Actually, a smart move by Southeast, not trying to defend that.
Well, and you keep the game going, right? Because we've seen fatigue start to creep in on this Osage City team. You let them score. I know you're yielding 2 points, but then it just kind of keeps the flow going.
Yes.
56-38 our score. Another foul here. The 7th team foul for Osage City. That is the 3rd for Landon Boss, and it will result in a 1-and-1 situation for Drake Augustine. Augustine has 5 in this game. He's 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Shot those in the second quarter. Front end here, no good. Score remains 56-38. 5:25 left to play. A steal from behind, poked away by Drake Augustine. Now Nakari has it. Sawyers around the back. Gebhardt, finger roll for 2. That was a left-handed around the back pass by Eli Sawyers. I made the comment to Bryson, and I think you'll appreciate this as well. We were talking after the sub-state championship. Man, there's times I have flashbacks with this team. It's like watching a junior college team play with the talent they have and the way they play with freedom.
Yeah, and you know, I think he admits it, Bryson admits it. He's a JUCO guy.
Yeah.
He's been around it since he was old enough to go to the gym and watch practice. He's been around it. He's seen all that, and truthfully, he's got a team that can play that way. And that's pretty impressive at the 3A level.
And confidence is a dangerous thing, too. When you have a team full of confidence and they know they have the freedom to play that way and have a little bit of fun every now and then, it also helps, doesn't it? And we see that with this team. Here's a missed free throw. Tyler Sage missed the front end of a 1-and-1 there, and then the rebound ends up in a foul against Southeast of Saline. Eli Sawyers has collected his third.
Well, I'll tell you, just to go on about what we were talking about there, the thing about Southeast team, they can play that way within, it's not wild-looking stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, it's within the context of what they're doing.
Landon Boss missed the first free throw, second one on the way, also coming out. Nakari Morikel-Palmer with the rebound. 5 minutes left to play. It's a 20-point Southeast of Saline lead. Richardson has it, now dumps it down low to Gebhardt. Backside pass to Augustine. Augustine was gripped around the shoulder and thrown down on that rebound. He looked at the official and then got up and went back to play defense.
Well, he did get taken down.
Here's a long three-pointer by Osage. Air ball. Nakari Morikel-Palmer goes up and takes it.
Well, it's just a matter of time. We don't want to get sloppy. You want to finish the game out in the best way you can. So, like I said, it's a matter of time, and you feel bad for the seniors on the other team.
4:35 left to go, a 30-second timeout taken here, and a chance for us to remind you that Bennington State Bank is one of the presenting sponsors of sub-state and state basketball coverage for Southeast of Saline. I want to thank our friends at Bennington State Bank as they are helping bring you state basketball, and we'll have it now for not only today, but also tomorrow. We talked to Shauna Smith briefly there at halftime as I was able to get her attention as she was walking by in the girls' game tomorrow. It's kind of one of those games with Goodland that it's a 4-5 matchup. And again, when you're looking at common opponents this year, it's Hugoton, who's also here at the state tournament. Hugoton beat Goodland on the last possession earlier this season, and then Southeast of Saline was able to beat Hugoton in overtime at the Sterling tournament. That game tomorrow should be a heck of a game. Southeast is going to have to manage Goodland's height, though, aren't they?
Yes, they are. Everybody knows we're not a tall team, but we've got that in-your-face defense mentality, and Shauna does a great job. She's one of the best 3A girls coaches that I've seen recently.
So it'll be an exciting time with the Southeast of Saline girls playing tomorrow at 4 o'clock. If you're curious, by the way, in all classes, there are 15 schools that have both boys and girls in their state tournament in all classes in the state of Kansas. Southeast of Saline, of course, one of those. Southeast with the basketball here out of the timeout by Bryson Flax, 58-38. Trojans lead it. 4:19 left to play. Gebhardt with it, free throw line extended on the right-hand side. Sawyers pops out. He'll take the basketball. Now he'll skip it back, and it's poked away. Taken away by Tyler Sage and the Osage City Indians, and he's going to go coast to coast for two.
Nakari was all set to go up and block that shot, but Osage City, the second player, going down on that fast break.
Here's a late dump off. Again, Sawyers and Gebhardt. This little interweave that they have going here offensively, and some of these really late passes it looks like, but boy, Southeast has been right on time with their timing here.
Like I said, Luke recognizes when they double team Eli, he's going to the basket, and Eli's a heck of a passer.
Fourth foul on Tyler Sage. Luke Gebhardt at the free throw line buries the first. 12 points for Luke Gebhardt. He did not score in the first half of play. 59-40. Inside 4 minutes left to go. Second half of the fourth quarter here. It's two free throws up and good by Luke Gebhardt. Defense now the assignment for Southeast of Saline. 60-40 is our score. Moon has it on the right-hand side for the Indians. Now skip pass, three-pointer right in front of the Indian bench. That's no good. High rebound, though. Taken on the backside by Moon. He gets it inside to Landon Boss, and they're going to say a jump ball situation there by Boss. He scored, but he was tied up before the scoring attempt.
Yeah, they either had to call a jump ball or traveling, one of the two.
So Osage will have it here on their baseline. Up top, Boss, dead away three-pointer, got it to go. Landon Boss with another three. He's hit 2 from that location, and he has 19 points.
Yeah, he's a good player. A very good player and only a junior.
6 seniors on this Osage team, but Landon Boss not one of them. Here's Nakari. Gets to the 10-foot mark, shot up, no good. Here comes the Indians, back the other way. Landon Boss has it, all gas into the inside. Tried to go up and look like dunk it, but he hit the front of the rim. It's taken away by Nakari Moracle-Palmer. 3 minutes left to go here in this game. 60-43, Southeast leading by 17 points. Here's Augustine inside. Sawyers up for 2, and he is fouled. Sawyers hits the deck, and they're going to call a pushing foul here on the Indians. So Sawyers has a chance at a three-point play. He finished there on that flurry at the third quarter there at the end with 20 points.
That was about as close to a flagrant foul as you can get without having it called.
And we saw the officials have a little bit of conversation about that as well. Nonetheless, Eli Sawyers can go to the line now and put Southeast of Saline back up by 20. Free throw is up, and he missed it. 22 points for Sawyer. Score remains 62-43, 2:49 left to play. Osage lets a three-pointer go. That's no good. And a block inside by Drake Augustine, and the ball goes out of bounds. A little bit of conversation between the players.
Well, there was no foul involved.
Yeah, that was pretty clear. That was ball and hand coming to meet. Now Boss inside, has it taken away. Gebhardt with a full court pass to Drake Augustine, and of course we know Luke Gebhardt has the arm, and he led Augustine by just a little bit too much. Turnover for Southeast of Saline, just their fourth.
Just like he does in football.
That thing had
putting it out there.
Had a vapor trail on it, didn't it? Southeast of Saline now back on the defensive end of things. These two teams hooked up in 2016 in the semifinals when Jeff Wells brought the Trojans here. And Osage City got the victory, went on to win the state championship that year. Xander Schaefer inside scores 2 for Osage. 2:14 left to play now in this fourth quarter, 62-45. Southeast looking to move on and get more basketball in this season. If they win this game, they will play the #1 seed, Royal Valley from Hoyt, on Friday. Clock melting away, under 2 minutes left to go now. Gebhardt up top to Kaysen Lilly, who has just checked in. Kaysen takes a couple dribbles, now plays it to Sawyers, who wants to bring it out, top of the circle, and that'll get an applaud from the Southeast faithful here to support the Trojans. Augustine has it, big crossover, gets to the elbow, now plays it back out to Sawyers. He'll bring it back out again. Just clock mode right now, coach, for the Trojans. And Nakari inside threw a pass to Drake Augustine that went through his hands and out of bounds. Just 11 turnovers for Southeast here in this game.
Well, we played a pretty solid game. Particular defense. Our defense was superb, I think. I know that the kid got a lot of points, the Boss kid, but you know, you got to hand it to him too. He's a good player.
Yeah. Student body chanting the name of a couple of reserves for Southeast of Saline, and Bryson Flax will oblige as Osage hits a three. Levi Allen, Britton Heller, Kirby Davis all off the bench. Caden Isaacson will come with them. Here's Sawyers now back inside. Plays it out to Kaysen Lilly. Lilly now back to the corner. Augustine. Drake has a pass tipped, and they're going to say Drake Augustine stepped on the baseline out of bounds. So Daniel Kerr, Caden Isaacson, along with Kirby Davis, Britton Heller, and Levi Allen all check into the game for Southeast of Saline. 62-48 with 58 seconds left to play. Osage has gone to their bench as well here in this game. Inside a minute left to play. A foul called here on Levi Allen. That'll stop the clock with 49 seconds left to go. A 1-and-1 situation coming up here for the Indians. Cooper Parsons will step to the line. First free throw on the way. Got it to go. He will get the bonus.
They called it on Richardson, or they said Richardson, but Allen got the foul for us. Richardson's on the bench.
Yep, Drew not in the game right now. His work is done for this afternoon. Second free throw also rolling home for Cooper Parsons. Up the floor, here comes southeast of Saline. Kirby Davis has it. Now out to Caden Isaacson. Caden was just going to put the ball on his hip and let the clock run out, wasn't he? He'll play it now over to the side as the defense comes out to Daniel Kerr. Kerr back to Isaacson. Half a minute left to go. 62-50. And a steal by Osage. Back the other way come the Indians. Cooper Parsons with it. Now a long three-pointer dialed up, and it takes a high bounce and goes through for Brian Davies. That's his second one. 6 points off the bench for Brian Davies. Back to within 9, but the time has ran out on the Osage City Indians. 5 seconds left to go. Daniel Kerr has it in his hands. Down to 2, down to 1, and that'll do it. Southeast of Saline has made the field of 4 here in Class 3A with a 62-53 victory over the Osage City Indians. Southeast of Saline keeps their season going. They are now 21-3 overall. Osage City done for the year. When we come back on postgame, we'll have final numbers from you of this game, also have our game wrap, and look ahead to what's next for Southeast of Saline here at State. 62-53, Southeast of Saline wins it. Postgame begins now, brought to you by Commercial Tire.